Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. For the Bucks, they continue their stretch of home games. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, they split their series last year. Both sides have loads of talent. It should be an entertaining meeting again.
Clock at 6. Mitchell. Bosch with the bucket. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Now Turner following Penny Hardaway's three-point attempt. Another shot. KD's shot is off.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Now here's Hardaway. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Stolen by Jackson. Now the Bucks moving it up. It's up a three. Mobley with the rebound. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Durant.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Stolen by Bosch. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul. Here's Hardaway. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jackson has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Count that one from Mobley.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Hardaway. Turner with the screen. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
A floater. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trailed by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The three from KD. Hands it from downtown.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
And here's Harden. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Bosch. Off target at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
KD can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 5. Harden outside. Bosch, the screen. It's Harden on the attack.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to KD. Just 5 to shoot.
They are really struggling from the floor.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offense.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Ellis outside. To the inside. Bosch. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bosch has got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And finished off by Jang.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Portis for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Harden scanning the floor. Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Kuzma sets a screen. And Porter, here we go. And it's in there. Porter's got his first bucket of the night. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's Schroeder. The shot from the low post is good. Schroeder's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
just shows you all the options you get out of a pick and roll. That time, Schroeder's look was the best thing.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Bryant. Wade trying to break free. And Bryant gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Schroeder with the ball. Bryant in the corner. No good on the triple.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Wade outside. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
But Trey, he's off on that one. And Durant launches from deep. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside Bosch. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. And the Bucks with possession here. The 3 from KD. And the 3-ball is good. KD's got 14 points.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Bosch, great positioning on the putback.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Left side, KD. The Bucks getting another chance here. Mitchell with the steal. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The kick out to Bosch. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession. And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Harden inside the three-point line. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Mitchell wide open. Mitchell buries the three.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Harden with it. Started now by Durant. And the jam by Harden.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind: finish.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Bucks trailed by 11. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Harden, no good. Outside, Porter. Durant for three. There's the triple from Durant.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Bosh, the screen. Harden's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Knocks down the three ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Teardrop shot. Oh, Harden with the patented floater.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bucks.
And Porter, here we go. Durant's shot is good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Harden outside. Right side Bosh. Bosh, the screen. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The deep three from Harden. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .26 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Merrill. Still without a basket. Pass to Strus. 5 to shoot. With some arc. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Milwaukee. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee has possession. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Durant Durant in the corner, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
Now, here is Harden. Bosh, the screen. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Bosh. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
An elite scorer. Bosh can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
Out to Hardaway. Hits the three-point bomb. Hardaway's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And it's Bosh in the corner. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Ellis. Now Harden. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 6. KD, that's for 2. Nice D from Bosh. Finished off the break.
Oh, moving so well for someone almost 7 feet. Bosh completing on that break.
Hardaway with it. Picked up by Ellis. The 3 goes down.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's the 3, and there's the 3.
And Bosh proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Durant responding from 3.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall. Yeah, easy call.
And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower price, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Cleared away by Turner. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Mitchell. Mobley is screened. 6 on the shot clock. From 19, that one goes.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Turner with the screen. Clean from outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in
Ho!